Incoming!
Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. It's been a while since I did one of these things, and I really apologize for that. I have been occupied, believe it or not, with stuff that is not related to scale modeling, and the little time I've had for modeling is just used for completing builds that I have committed to. But meanwhile, I've been buying a lot of kits. I have a pile of boxes here with kits that I want to show you, and this is only a part of what I've been buying, so my stash is is growing and is in good condition, so to speak. Okay, so let's dig into the boxes. So let's start with some Swedish stuff. First out is the 1/72 scale Vampire from Airfix. And when I bought this kit, my plan was to build the Swedish version, this one over here, the J28C. But when I started to look at the different versions, or the two versions that are included in the kit. This is the Swedish one in olive drab and grey, and this is the English one, is bare metal and day glow. And when I looked at the decals for the day glow, I thought they look really awesome. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to build the Swedish one or the English one. I might actually buy another kit and make both of them. So that's the easy way of solving the problem. Anyway, I haven't been able to source any aftermarket yet for this kit. So I will do that before I start building anything. But if we look at the parts, they look really good. There are some really nice details on the booms on the other side of the fuselage. This is the air inlets for the air scoops for the engine, or the ducts for the air scoops, I should say. And apart from that, I think that there are some really nice details in the kit, and I'm really looking forward to build that. So I will have to make up my mind if I should build both of them or just go for the Swedish one. But I'm very tempted to build the bare metal version with the day glow as well. So this is the Walker Hunter in 1/72 scale from Revell. This is actually a rebox from this is an old kit that has been reissued or reboxed and sold for the 100-year anniversary of the Royal Air Force. And I have been looking for a Hawker Hunter for a long time because I want to build a Swedish J34. And it's been really hard to find a kit before this one, because they are out of stock everywhere, and you can see them now and then on eBay for silly prices. But I don't want to pay stupid money for a kit like that. So I was very happy when they Revell released this one, or re-released it. And I have over the years, I would say, I have collected some aftermarket for the so to prepare for the Swedish version. And so I have decals, I have pitot tube, masks for the canopy, and I also got a conversion kit, a resin conversion kit from Freight Dogs. So it's possible to convert it to Hawker Hunter F4, which is close to the Swedish version. And the kit itself is good. It's probably the best Hawker Hunter kit you can get in 1/72 scale. So yeah, I'm really pleased that I have this now, and I think I have all the aftermarket that I need. Maybe some weapons or something, maybe that I need to get. But I think that this is something that I can. I have to figure out which version I want to do and what kind of payload I want to have on the aircraft. So I won't buy any aftermarket for the weapons yet. I will do that when I start doing more research on this model and start the actual build. Okay. So more Swedish stuff. This is a 1/72 scale Draken from Hasegawa. That is basically the same kit that I built, and I have a build log and reveal from when I used in that case I used the Revell kit, but the Revell kit is has these Hasegawa sprues. The only thing is that the Revell kit seems to have white sprue, white color sprue, which is really awful to work with, and this one is more normal gray, like what you're used to from other Hasegawa kits. Yeah, I think that's I have not decided which version I would build or what individual I will build on this, but it's always good to have a Draken kit in your stash, so I got it for a good price as well, so I'm happy with that. So as the final entry in my Swedish section, I have the Tarangus and Special Hobby M sprue. This is an upgraded sort of upgrade sprue for that is included in the upgraded versions of Viggen from Tarangus and Special Hobby, and you can buy these separately, and it's not very expensive. I paid 65 Swedish crowns for it, so it's not a fantastic amount of money, and it has some nice upgrades to the Viggen. For example, you have it's possible to have drooped control planes on the canards, and it has the corrected tail fin, sorry, and it also has this is a ram air turbine, and there are a lot of small parts and pieces here that I'm not exactly sure which one to use for which one goes into what version of the Viggen, but I have to do some more research on that before I can say that. But I think this is a great upgrade to if you have a sort of old Tarangus kit in your stash and you don't want to pay a lot of money for resin upgrades. This sprue actually goes a long way, so you can do a lot of it will definitely save you money to buy that instead of resin for lots of money. And so I'm happy that I got that. So this is Tamiya 1/72 scale Mitsubishi Zero Fighter, and I actually built this kit once already, but I gave the finished model as a present to my father when he turned 74 as a birthday gift, and but I decided I want to build one again and keep it for myself. So this time I decided to add some aftermarket. So I got some PE and canopy masking kit. If you plan to build this kit, even if you don't intend to spend a lot of money on aftermarket, because the kit is very, very good itself, so it's quite possible to build a good model, or a really good model, out of the box directly. But I do recommend to use a masking kit for the canopy, because the canopy is really, really difficult to mask by cutting tape or using masking fluid, or whatever method you prefer to use. So this is really recommended. I have not decided if I want to buy more aftermarket, like a resin engine or something, but I think the engine itself looks fantastic, as well as the cockpit. So I think I'm fine with just internal and external PE for this kit. If you plan to build a Zero in 1/72 scale, I really, really recommend this kit. It's absolutely fantastic. The details are really beautiful, and it goes together so easy. It's so easy to build, and I think I didn't use any filler at all on the first model I built, and so this is really good. It's a bit expensive though, the kit, if you compare it to the Airfix 1/72 scale Zero, but I think it's worth the money, because it's such a joy to build this. It really goes together well. So that is a build I'm looking forward to. So this is a little bit of an odd one, but this is a pure nostalgia build for me, because I loved the movies when I was a kid, and the kit itself is not super fantastic. It's white styrene as well, which is not my favorite. I will probably build this as a sort of diorama or something with a hanger. And this, I think this version of the kit is a bit special, because it has a figure. You can build a male or a female pilot with it. So I will probably do that as well, and make a small diorama or something with light, and maybe I also do interior light in the cockpit. That would be cool. So this is the 1/72 scale F105G, a Wild Weasel Thunder Chief. I bought that to enter Vietnam War SIG, so I will build that for that SIG. And I have started to buy some aftermarket for this kit, mask set and PE and some air scoops and a pitot tube, and I might get a resin ejection seats as well. I'm not sure. I haven't made up my mind if I'm going all in on the on the aftermarket on this or not. But I'm sure that it will be a nice looking Thunder Chief when it's ready. And the kit itself is it's quite big aircraft. It's really big for a 1/72 scale. And I will probably start this in the beginning. I think the start date for the SIG is 1st of December. So I will probably start it during December. I will finish another build that I have on my shelf, waiting to complete. So I will finish that first, and I think that I will finish that just in time for the SIG to start, so I can get stuck in with this one when in the beginning of December. So this is a Jack 28P Firebar from Bobcat hobby model kits. That is a manufacturer. I never heard of them before, so I was a little bit curious about this because I think this is a awesome looking aircraft, and I was planning to build it in 1/72 scale first, but I decided to move up to 1/48 scale and get a better kit, because the 1/72 scale kit, I can't remember the maker of that right now, but it wasn't so good. I looked at the sprue shots and on internet, and it didn't look fantastic. But this kit on the other hand looks really awesome, and there are a couple of reviews already out on the internet for this, because this is I think it's almost a year old, this kit. So I'm not planning to do an inbox reviews or anything like that, but it really looks nice. There are a lot of really nice details, and I've seen a couple of completed builds of this, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So so I decided to, okay, I go for the 1/48 scale instead, and I bought some PE and a mask set for that. So I have no idea when I will build this, but I will definitely do it not too far away in time. So so this will be really fun. I will try to do it in bare metal as well, so that will probably be an interesting build. So the last kit I want to show you is the Avro Shackleton from Revell. I couldn't make up my mind first if I wanted to buy the Revell or the Airfix one, but I decided to go for the Revell, and I bought this at the Model for Heroes auction that was hosted by on ISM a while ago, and I have started to buy some aftermarket for it. I have a mask set, and I also have a PE set for it. I have not decided if I want to buy more aftermarket or if I will settle with that. I have not decided either if or when I want to build it, but I think maybe next year. This is quite a comprehensive build, or a big aircraft with a lot of details, and I plan to do some additional detailing, or maybe of the interior as well. So it's a build that might take some time before I can finish it, and I have to do some research on it as well. I have ordered a book on the Shackleton as well, so I have some reference material. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. For now, I will hopefully do these updates a little more often in the future. I'm really sorry that I haven't done it for I think it's more than half a year ago. I did last one. So, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Cheers.